And we've got Long Dark Darkness. Let's go. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. So, but let's see what we got. Okay, so the Long Dark. I'm not looking at the hero. Oh, well, I just looked at the hero. I don't know. I didn't see anything, but all right. So the Long Dark. Let's see. I just want to see what the difficulty level 7. Okay, so we got a big one coming up, which like I don't think that they're super accurate on how well they rank those test like difficulty. It's 7, and sometimes the 7 is a 3, and sometimes the 3s are a 7. At least in my experience. Alrighty, so what do we got? We've got Hama, Hama. So he's a tactics hero with only 9 threats. So I like that. I'm having the hardest time. There's so much pressure. Like doing these live, there's so much more pressure. So it's just like the hardest time opening these. I need to get just like a little knife and stick it over here so I can cut them open real quick. Astarion, if you haven't locate test, I don't even know what that is, and now I'm scared. But yeah, if you haven't watched the unboxing that I did with Astari, you can go watch how he's a pro at unboxing these things. So okay. So it's a 1/3/1 hero with 4. And so response after he is declared an attacker, return a tactics event from your discard pile to your hand. Then choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Limit 3 times per game for the group. Very interesting. Okay. I like it. Don't you have any shards of Narstel there to help open? I don't. I left those downstairs. Ooh, unboxing. Yeah. So I like this. I think it's going to be fun to build a deck around something like this. Because there are a lot of tactics events that are really good and really interesting. And what he is doing here is he's helping your flexibility, right? So you can grab what you need when you need it. I like it. I think it's fun. He's no Aragorn, right? But he'll be fun. He'll be fun to play around with. Alrighty, let's put that up there. He didn't start out with that per game ability. Oh, he was just every single time he attacked, he got one. That probably makes a little bit more sense, but that I can see how that could have been kind of hard. Jinx. The limit is errata. Used to be unlimited. Faint. Oh gosh. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, just always faint. Never. That's hilarious. Always faint. Ulstador. Noldor. So a 2/1, very expensive at 4, so his action better be good. Action, choose and discard 1 card from your hand to draw 1 card. Limit once per round. Okay. Maybe. Like I can see he does have 3 health. He's questing for 2, which is nice, right? Especially if you have Aragorn out there. He's questing for 3 for 4. I don't know. I don't know. That he's kind of hard. He does have the Noldor. He's a unique Noldor, so you can target or you can activate Elrond's Council. So that is a benefit. Which Elrond's Council is something that we opened last time. So it's a 0 cost event. If you control a unique Noldor character, give another character +1 willpower until the end of the phase and lower your threat by 3 for a 0 cost, right? So beautiful card, and he can help trigger that. Fresh Tracks. After an enemy is added to the staging area, deal 1 damage to that enemy. Players ignore that enemy while making engagement checks this round. That's cool. I like this card. I like this card a lot. I think that just the nice ping damage. It's only 1 resource, and like it's a leadership, so you're definitely running Steward if you are running this card. And so probably as long as your money is on or your steward is on your leadership, then you'll be able to pay for that. But like that could really get you out of bind and kind of I like it. Battlemaster. Oh, Battlemaster, that's what you're talking about. Dude, This guy looks so crazy. Look how big that axe is. That axe is like as big as he is. I love it. Okay, so 3 cost 0, 1, 1, 2. Don't love the stats. So, oh my goodness, I love his ability. So he gets +1 attack for each other dwarf ally you control. Limit +4. Wow. Okay. Okay. So he can be a 3 attack. Love me some Battlemaster. I love it. Put Dane on him. He's swinging for 6. Oh, we got some damage coming down the pipe. I love it. I love it. That is awesome. That is really cool. Dwarf deck staple. 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, him, Dane. I love it. It's so much fun. Morarada, we had was it not limited to +4? Was it just like infinite and you could just like kill Sauron with a Battlemaster? Because that's hilarious. So this one I can see how that could slip through without the errata. If this is like not a limit 4 per round or limit 4 +4, yeah, I don't know how that slipped through. I have no idea how that would have slipped through. We'll just there are dwarf allies out there that cost like 1, right? Like just flood it. Oh my goodness, that would be disgusting. You have 3 dwarf Battlemasters all swinging for 20. Cool. We are killing Morgoth. And you can have more than one of them at once. I love that. Sorry, good point. They're not unique, right? You can throw 3 of them on the table. If you throw 3 of them on the table, just right there, they're swinging for 3 each, right? So cool. Big fan of that. Alrighty, so what do we got? We got Ring Mail. I like this. Attached to a dwarf or hobbit character. Get +1 hit point and +1 defense. Okay. It is a restricted card, which makes it a little bit harder to play, I think. I don't know. That's not my favorite card I've seen. But I guess I haven't seen a lot of hobbits, right? The hobbits that I've seen are pretty weak, and so maybe it makes more sense to throw in a hobbit and give Frodo like 3 defense, right? So makes it a little bit better. Outside a 5 cost spirit card. So Secrecy 3. Okay, so 2 action and enemies engaged with you cannot attack you this phase. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's really, really good. Especially if you're running like a low threat deck and you're playing that for 2. That can get you out of a bind. Ever My Heart Rises, attached to a dwarf character. After you travel to a mountain or underground location, ready attached character and reduce your threat by 1. That's cool. Not restricted, 0 cost. Definitely very scenario specific, right? If I'm, it sounds like I'm going into Moria, so I'm guessing that there's going to be a couple of underground locations, and so we may have to pull out dwarfs again next week, but I mean, not bad, right? Like you get to ready. Yeah, I kind of like it. Ooh, Warden of Healing. Okay, so 2 cost, 1011. Exhaust this to heal 1 damage on up to 2 different characters. Then you may pay 2 lore resources to ready Warden of Healing. Oh, okay. So you can spam them. That's kind of funny. It's not a limit once per round or whatever. For two lore resources, you can heal 2 damage on 2 characters. Warden. I like it. The next card is Bomb. Warden is Bomb. Yeah. I like it. I like it. What I like about that is it allows you to take more damage. That was a really dumb thing to say, but like what I mean by that is, right, I find myself being so careful. Warden of Being is in every deck for the rest of your career. God, yep. I mean, 1, it's a 2 cost ally, right? And I for free it heals 2, or it heals 1 and 1, right? So I mean that's really good. What I meant by like I can take more damage is like I don't have to be as careful. I always feel like I'm just sitting right there. I may need to defend, then like this kind of really takes out the need to defend a lot. Hey, Magic Musmu, how you doing? The rating doesn't even matter. It's just 2 healing every single turn. Yeah, and then it's flexibility after that. So I feel like Aragorn's going to be in a lot of my decks going forward, and so that's at least a lore. And the more I play with lore, the more I'm like, it's really hard to ignore lore. Oh man, I miss Warden of Healing. So good. Okay, let's see what else we got. We've got Word of Command. Shuffle an Astari character. Exhaust an Astari character to search your deck for 1 card and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Well, that's good. I assume maybe it's a bad assumption, but I would hope, just from like being a fan of the game, I would hope that we would at some point get Astari Heroes, and so that makes that card a lot better. But I guess we have Radagast, who stays on the table, right? So I'm just thinking of Gandalf, who's Astari. But Radagast in this, now that's interesting. I want to run a Radagast deck. That'd be fun. Does Lord of oh, you will. Oh, good. Does Lord of the Rings play the same as Marvel Champions? It does not. So Lord of the Rings is the main differences in Lord of the Rings is instead of picking 1 hero and building a deck around that, you pick 3 heroes, and those heroes can be from any different sphere or like aspect is what they're called in Marvel Champions. And so you have to build your deck. So it was put out 12 years ago, 10 years ago. It was put out like 10 years ago, and so it was like the first one. They've learned a lot since that. That being said, this is a phenomenal game. There's a lot. I think it's a lot more complex than Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions is pretty easy to pick up, start playing right out of the box. This one, there's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot more brutal. It is significantly harder. And then I guess the last thing that I would say to just kind of give a high level is Marvel Champions is very scenario based. So you would sit down and play a scenario, whereas Lord of the Rings is scenarios. You're playing through scenarios, but it's kind of similar to Arkham in the fact that they're telling a story. So as you're playing through scenarios, you go to the next one, and it's kind of this story that goes on. So Gandalf readies in the refresh phase right before he gets discarded. Well, that's a really good card then. That's a really, really, really good card. So, oh man, well, yeah, okay. Well, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. Okay, well, yeah, that's going in a lot of decks from now on. Okay. Oh, that is why. Well, one, I just enjoy opening these on stream, but I am really happy that we're opening these on stream, and you can help point that out, because I probably would have not have really thought through that, but now this card is bonkers. Okay. Taking the words right out of your mouth. Oh man. Alrighty, so Love of Tales. Attached to a lore hero, limit 1 per hero. After a song card is played, exhaust Love of Tales to add 1 resource to attach hero's resource pool. Okay. I mean, I guess like it's okay. I'm getting to the point where I'm, you build a 50 card deck. Does that make it into the 50 card deck? I don't know. Right now, there aren't that many songs that I have access to. It's like the Song of Kings and then like Song of Mocking or something, I think are the only songs that I have access to right now. So if we start getting more that kind of do some stuff, yeah, I can see building something around that. But right now, I don't necessarily think that's great. Is this a picture of Gandalf or Sam hiding? Is that supposed to be Sam? I doubt it, but it looks like, I don't know what's happening there, but I love it. Errata, it didn't use to exhaust. So you could just like, we need to take turns or something. Love of Tales, more brokenness, more errata. Gotcha. Okay. Am I missing some song cards or something that I have access to right now that makes that a really good card? It's like I played 3 song cards last game. So that's 3 resources. I guess, well, yeah, I don't know. And then we're into the event cards. So no basic cards in this pack. Interesting. If you have a Lord of, if you have one on each, okay, yeah, if you have one on each hero, then whenever you, okay, yeah, that's good. They all get a resource every time you play a song. Yep. Now, okay, so now, okay, so I like that. Okay, so we have, and it's a lore card, so you have access to Rivendell Minstrel, right? So Love of Tales, you can put it onto each hero, then either Words of Command or your Rivendell Minstrels, you can pull them out and start. Okay, yeah, I can see it. Net +2 resources. I need to look at the songs again. I need to look at Song of Mocking. I don't think that's a good card in solo though. I'm pretty sure it's something about another player. But cool. Well, that is The Long Dark. We will be back playing this next Monday. So yeah, I think, I haven't looked at the scenario at all, and more songs come later. Okay, yeah, I figured. I mean, Lord of the Rings is all about songs, right? So yeah, we'll be back next Monday playing through The Long Dark. I haven't looked through the scenario at all, but I do. Song of Mocking is really good on Frodo and multiplayer. Oh yeah, yes. That's a cool synergy. That's a really cool synergy. I like that. Nice. I want to run dwarfs if I can, depending on, I need to look at the scenario, but I'm going into Moria. I might as well run dwarfs, right? D20 is streaming tomorrow. Good laughs tonight. All hail the Gondalorian. Woo! Jason is streaming tomorrow. He was streaming Marvel Champions, and then I'm streaming, or Jason and I are streaming Marvel Champions. We're gonna do the craziest allies you've ever seen in Marvel Champions to take on Loki, and then I'll be back on Friday to play Arkham, and then yeah, I got a lot of streams coming up. We got Arkham on Friday, and then on Sunday we have 2 streams. So we have, I think 2 streams. I think we're doing World Breakers in the morning, and then in the evening around 6, I think Meg is coming back on, and we're going to try Sentinels of the Multiverse. So thank you all for joining. It's always fun. I hope it goes the same for you, but playing this really makes Mondays a lot better. So you're in charge next time. Yeah, correct me on everything. Excellent. Well, thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you haven't joined the Discord, go join the Discord. We're having a lot of fun. And go mess around with the new bot. It's a lot of fun. So, alrighty. See you all next time. Peace.